All right, you guys. Today is day 10 of our mirror work, and today entails really getting down to the nitty gritty and healing our bodies. What many of us don't know is that our body is talking to us all the time. When I say all the time, I legitimately mean that with every fiber of our being. It is also responding to our every thought, to our everything. Our cells take it in and follow suit. And many of us have not realized this. So today, as I wrote out our affirmation, our daily affirmation, it is, I love my body. I return my body to optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level. I breathe freely and fully. I listen to the messages of my body. I feed my body healthy foods and gives it what it needs at all times. I love my amazing body and I am safe. Now, the reason these things are so important, you guys, is that many of us have not realized that we're contributing to our illnesses, okay? And I really think that this is probably one of the most important talks in this mirror work. Many of us don't realize that we can heal. Many of us don't realize that our body is attempting to communicate. What I really want to convey here is that, sorry, this is a bit of a trigger for me. Many of us don't realize that our body is attempting to communicate via symptoms. And what we do is quite literally throw a pill. We have a headache, we throw a pill at it. We have some pain, we throw medication at this. We do this, we do that. The reason that is not what we're supposed to do is quite literally, that's like saying, hey, body, shut the hell up. I don't want to deal with you right now. Have you thought about that? That's what we do. It is the wrong approach. As a metaphysician, I cannot stand by and treat symptoms and think that it's okay because I want people to fully heal from the ruta to the tuta. And that means we cannot be treating symptoms and not addressing the root cause issues towards our health problems. What we really need to begin to ask ourselves is, what is our body trying to tell us? How are we dealing with our pain? What is the message? If we're ill in our stomach, is it because our stomach is trying to tell us who can't we digest, who can't we function with? If we have heartburn, if we have high blood pressure, do you realize that high blood pressure is the inability to function and be totally stressed out for no reason at all, other than we retain things and we don't speak things in, so we back up our body? There are many ways that you guys can learn how to listen to your body's symptoms and understand what it's trying to tell you. I am a huge advocate of Dolores Cannon's book, Soul Speak. Her daughter's name is Julia Cannon, and she wrote the book Soul Speak, and it is very, very insightful as to determining the root cause of issues. Autoimmune issues, for example, it's because you've beat up on yourself so much that now your body is doing it automatically. Inflexibility of joints and pains means inflexibility in attitude and mental attitude. These are just some examples, you guys. I'm not saying that, that you can't figure these out on your own, but I will tell you that your body is attempting to communicate with you. And the reason this is so important to me is because what you haven't figured out is that your body is literally like a crying infant. It is begging you for attention. It is asking you to please note what is going on. So when we throw a pill at it, it's literally like ignoring the infant. It drives me nuts. I hate it. And I know that I need to clean up my attitude towards the medical industry, but it's only because I don't believe in becoming dependent on medication when you are fully capable of healing and making these things go away. We must address the root cause at all times. From the rooter to the tutor. Understand this? The reason I want to say this is because I have healed myself from conditions that I was told had no cure. I stopped attaching to the story. I started listening to what was going on, and I learned. And so I went from having IBS, from being in the hospital on a regular basis, from being carried around, from being medicated, nearly killed because I'm allergic to pain medications, to finally addressing the root cause, to finally addressing and facing myself. This is why it's so important. So for example, if we have digestive issues, what I really want us to do is speak life. Say, hi, stomach. I really love you. I give you permission to be healed now, and I will do whatever it takes to heal you. Let me know what I need, and I will give it to you. But speak life into your conditions. Understand that your body, just like your inner child, needs love. A lot of it. In order to heal. Every person in the world has access to a fully healed and completely disease-free body. And many of us don't realize this. So speak into your conditions. If you would like my help in figuring out the connection, the mind-body-soul connection, please feel free to reach out to me. I am very good at listening and knowing what the body is trying to tell you. I speak clear subconscious. I'm very fluent, you guys. No problems there. So if you would like my help, feel free to ask, and I can address this with you individually. However, what I really want you to understand is that your body is your projection. It is listening to you at all times, and it is important to become aware of what you need, of what you are mentally saying to yourself, and it's important to address those parts of you that you do not love. It's important to hear what your body is trying to say. I had a friend, who was very rigid in his way and ended up breaking both of his legs of total incomplete inflexibility in order for him to finally hear the message. I have another friend who committed suicide by developing leukemia because she was so depressed. I have other friends that have developed cancer on the breast from lack of putting themselves first and putting everyone else ahead of them. Cancer is resentment and anger that has not been addressed, that has been held within the body. And so what happens is your structure starts to slow down. The salts that you need begin to deteriorate. The lack of oxygen then creates a situation in which your body starts to putrefy. And if you don't know that this is what happens, then you should. Because I'm not here to deal with medication on a 3D basis. I'm here to heal you on a 5D level. And if you are interested in that, I am at your service. I say this because I don't get colds. I don't get flus. I am completely immune. I can walk into the bubonic plague and I will not get sick. Now, I did that through salts. I did that through detox. I did that through feeding my body the right things until I ascended and realized that my body was my projection. And now I can project my body wherever the hell I want, and it is immune. And that is proof because I appear in your dreams or I scare the hell out of John. So if this is the type of place that you're trying to get, a fully healed body, then you must love and respect and honor and listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Today's message is very important. Now, as I mentioned, I already wrote out the live journaling exercise, but today is about addressing those things. I've written it out for your convenience, so I won't be holding you up very long. But today, more than anything, what I really, really, really want you to do is get in your face and really, really, truly Listen to what your body's trying to tell you. Many of us have no idea that it is communicating with us. I highly recommend Soul Speak. I highly recommend getting in tune and talking to your body. You do not have digestive issues. You have unaddressed emotional issues. You do not have an autoimmune issue. You have an unaddressed issue in which you beat yourself up on a constant basis until now you feel pain. You have high blood pressure or you have cancer. This occurred because you did not take care of yourself. You put others first, and you have anger and resentment that needs to be fixed. These are things that are legitimately trying to tell you, because the ultimate truth is your body is always trying to heal itself. It is crying out in symptoms. It is literally like an infant, a very, very helpless infant that is completely dependent on you. And when you put medication or you ignore what's going on inside of you, you create illness. That is fully in your hands to heal. It must be addressed emotionally, mentally, and physically at once. It does not help you to throw poisons at it. It does not help you to throw medications. Do you know what medications are, you guys? They take natural cures, make them synthetic to quiet your body's need. And by quieting your body's need, you think it's working. And then you take it and you become addicted to the quiet instead of addressing your body. I am a holistic, functional medical coach because I don't do synthetic anything. I want to heal. I want everybody to heal. I want to know that they are fully capable of healing. And that begins by addressing your body lovingly. This message today is very brief. I just wanted to talk to you guys about taking responsibility for your health in this way. If you would like my help, or you would like more information about Julia Cannon's book, or you'd like, I think Louise Hayes made another book called Heal Your Body, same concepts. Feel free to check those out. Or you can ask me. I'm like a walking, talking encyclopedia of everything. More than welcome to ask me. But what I really want you guys to know is that you are perfectly capable of healing. And if you don't open this door and you don't start talking to your body and you start addressing it lovingly, it will result in an attack. It will start attacking you, and it will, quite frankly, get pissed. It'll get tired of being ignored, and it will start lashing out. How will it lash out? Anxiety, depression, and later on, it results in other illnesses. I mean this sincerely. This is the most important day of our mirror work when it comes to health, because we are fully capable of healing. And if we have not bothered to address what the pain or what the symptom is trying to tell us, then we are missing the clue, and it does get worse. No one need be sick. The truth is, you are God-realized beings, and you need to detach from the stories that we've been telling ourselves in order to heal ourselves. How do we detach if we don't know what we're hearing? That requires a little investigation, a little inner work, and a lot of self-loving talk to that body. Love your body. If your eyes are starting to go, like you've maybe spent too much time on the computer. That's a perfect example. The blue glare has, so then look at your eyes and tell yourself, your eyes are perfectly beautiful. Your eyes are seeing, God is seeing everything through your eyes right now. They are perfectly healed. But spend time talking and addressing to every symptom you have. If it's your skin, if your skin is erupting, this means that you have unresolved anger, and it is now coming out in every shape, way, or form. Anger will result in acne. Yeah. There are a lot of symptoms in which your body is fully communicating with you, and because we don't speak its language, we don't understand what it's trying to say. For many of us, empaths, our problem is either migraines or stomach issues. That is because our weakness is either our solar plexus or our crown chakra, our third eye. So I can address these with you guys individually, but I do want you guys to know that whatever the health issue is, today is your day to individually talk to your body and tell yourself how beautiful, how perfect, how you're allowing yourself to heal these symptoms, and how important it is to address these things. How important it is to treat your body like an infant, not shut it up. Don't do that. Today is about really, truly loving your body, loving who you are, loving this particular situation, so you can understand that the whole time, the only thing your body wanted to do was communicate with you. So open those lines of communication, you guys, because it is the first step towards healing. If you had no clue that I can do this, then you're more than welcome to reach out to me for a coaching session and ask me about these individual things. I have no problem sharing my knowledge in this particular space because it is my ultimate goal to end all perceived suffering, all perceived pain, and heal all illness in the body. So I wrote out the journal. I wrote out the day 10 exercise. Today, it's already written for you, so you can look at it. But today's live, like I said, is really talking to your body and telling your body how much you love it. I love you, body. I love how perfectly functioning you are. I love how healthy you are. I love all the things that you can do. I love being perfectly functioning at all times. I love never having an acre of pain. I love never being sick. I love walking into a room where everybody has the cold and the flus and knowing that you are completely immune. Do you know how much of a rock star you are? I love your immunity. I love how perfect you function. I love your eyes. I love my stomach. I love my hands. I love how pain-free I am at all times because you and I communicate on a regular basis. And I love you. Talk like that, you guys. Talk like that. But open that line of communication. Your body does have a consciousness of its own, and it is waiting to be heard. You need not go through all kinds of symptoms and medications and stuff like that. You need only to heal and desire to heal yourself. Depression? Depression means that your soul is tired of living with your negativity and wants the hell out. Anxiety? Anxiety is typically formed by a lack of magnesium, but it is also formed by fear. Extreme fear and judgment or living in the past. You are not there anymore. PTSD? You are reliving a moment over and over and over again, and you really need to set yourself free, but your mind doesn't know the difference because as soon as you step into that memory, it gets triggered. There are salts, there's CBD, there's detox, there's the right foods, and there's a lot of loving conversations going on in order to heal. But it is possible. And I don't care if someone says it's impossible to cure. I call bullshit. I know otherwise. I'm a living, breathing example of what is possible when you choose to listen, when you choose to love your body. Sincerely, I mean this, you guys. So let me know if you're interested. This is yet another aspect of Cindy that Cindy can help with. All right. I love you. And yes, we can heal. Start listening to your body, you guys.